Who did this?
I did.
What are you doing? Stop
I
that.
have to take these down.
Who did this? I did. What are you doing? Stop that. You can't just do this. I have to take these down. It's already done. You're spreading lies about me. Karen, you trespassed and changed my address numbers. That's illegal. I have proof. The moment I saw my house looking like it didn't even know who it was, I knew Karen had completely lost control. If you enjoy intense real-life stories, you won't want to miss this one. But first, tell us where you're watching from. It honestly makes us happy seeing how far these stories reach. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I never thought I'd become the main target of my HOA president's anger, but here I was. My name is Marcus, and Oakwood Estates had been my peaceful little world for 3 years. Neat lawns, matching houses, and an HOA obsessed with perfection. That obsession had a face. Karen. Mid-50s. That classic, "Can I speak to your manager?" haircut and a scowl sharp enough to sour milk. I tried to stay off her radar. I memorized the handbook. Planted only approved flowers. Painted my mailbox the exact Oakwood beige. Still, Karen found me. First came the small warnings. Trash cans too visible. Grass too tall by a quarter inch. Annoying but survivable. Then last week things went too far. I pulled into my driveway and stopped cold. My house number was wrong. My clean 5118 was gone. In its place, crooked brass numbers reading 8155. I turned slowly and saw her standing there, arms folded, smiling like she just caused a disaster on purpose. "I see you noticed the update," she said, eyes sparkling. "Your numbers weren't compliant with HOA aesthetics." My mind froze. A fake violation, trespassing, and revenge wrapped into one move. I knew she thought this was her greatest work. For the first time, I understood it wasn't about house numbers. It was about control. The next morning, I opened the HOA rules on my laptop. Nothing about style of numbers, only size and visibility. The document she showed me was fake. Sloppy edits, strange font, and a very recent date. I nearly dropped my coffee. That afternoon, I put my real numbers back up. Installed a small hidden security camera and sent a calm but firm email to the entire HOA board. I described Karen's illegal entry, the tampering with my address, and the danger to emergency services. Karen was included in the email, of course. That night, the camera caught her sneaking up my walkway like a cartoon villain, screwdriver in hand, carrying those same brass numbers. I couldn't help laughing. Justice was starting to look dramatic. I printed city laws, saved the video clips, and prepared myself for what I knew was coming. The next morning, she marched down the street, phone in hand, face burning red. "How dare you make me look like a criminal?" she yelled. I set down my hedge trimmers and stayed calm. "Karen, entering my property and changing my address is illegal. I have proof." Before she could explode again, neighbors stepped outside. First came Mr. Jenkins, a retired firefighter. "Wrong house numbers can delay emergency response," he said. Then Mrs. Rodriguez added, "If you're trespassing, that affects all of us." Karen's confident smile started to fade. More neighbors gathered, and suddenly her authority felt very small. By Saturday, her anger reached its peak. I was trimming bushes when I saw her charging toward me, phone raised like a weapon, face almost purple. Neighbors stopped what they were doing. "You called the HOA board?" she screamed. "You're lying about me." I stayed steady and let the truth speak for itself. "Karen, you trespassed and changed my address numbers. That's illegal. I have proof." Her eyes widened. "I'm the HOA president. I have power." Before she could continue, voices from the crowd interrupted.
This can't be right. I'm checking the HOA rules. Let's see. Board reserves the right. Okay, that matches. Here it is. Per size restrictions.
Mr. Jenkins crossed his arms. "He's right. Wrong numbers can cost lives." Mrs. Rodriguez nodded. "This affects everyone." Karen tried waving her hands and shouting about authority. Then Ted, the vice president, arrived. "Karen," he said quietly, "the board has serious concerns." Several residents filed complaints, including Marcus. Her face drained of color. I pulled out my phone. "By the way, I filed a police report. Tampering with address numbers is a misdemeanor." Right then, a police car rolled onto our street. Karen froze. Her heels no longer clicked with confidence. The officer stepped out and confirmed what everyone already knew. Her reign of house number chaos was finished. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this HOA drama. Karen's defeat felt like a movie scene. The officer guided her toward the cruiser, and I allowed myself a small smile. She muttered, "I was just enforcing HOA standards." "Standards must follow the law," I replied calmly. The law doesn't allow anyone to change private property without permission. Neighbors watched from lawns and windows, relieved and amused. Mr. Jenkins gave me a quiet nod. Mrs. Rodriguez whispered, "Finally?" The HOA board held an emergency meeting that afternoon. Karen tried to defend herself, but the evidence was overwhelming. Every complaint, every fake guideline, every trespass was documented. Her power collapsed under facts and witnesses. By the end of the day, she lost her authority to act alone. Fines were issued. Warnings were given. Mandatory training announced. She left the room looking smaller than ever. I fixed my flowers, my mailbox, and my house numbers and added one small touch. A discreet plaque near the door that read, "Protected by law and cameras." A quiet message to anyone who thought control meant ownership. Sitting on my porch with lemonade, the neighborhood felt lighter. Karen's rule of fear was over. Justice arrived not with anger but with patience and planning. Do you think Karen got what she deserved? Share this story and tell us where you're watching from. It truly means a lot. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe to our channel.
We have more great content coming.
Don't miss out.